But, you know, being a human, normal human creature on this planet, first thing maybe was, oh, interesting, somebody is keeping us or preserving us from a danger. And later on, a little bit later on, we have understood that they preserve planet and they preserve somebody else, the planet behind the sun. It means they preserve themselves. But as soon as we are in between this planet Earth and themselves, we are somehow, well, preserved too. Just look, it is very good work by somebody, by some intelligence, which for this long period of time arranged the whole thing so that nobody knows about it. For me, it was very interesting when I was investigating the documents, and I know that the Tunguska case took place on 1908. The first expedition made by a writer, Shishkov, a very well-known writer in Russia, it was 1911. When Shishkov, with his expedition, came to that area, they suddenly learned that before them there were another expedition there, very equipped, and nobody knows who they were. Nobody. Even Stalin, when he learned about it later on, after this conference in Potsdam, when the Americans blown up the first atomic bomb, and American president told to Stalin, listen, I want to share with you a secret about a new bomb which is so strong that can destroy the whole city for one click. Stalin was so inside of him afraid, but he was a very good actor. He said, I know details, so you cannot speak about it. And he somehow balanced the situation, but right after he returned back home to Moscow, he invited all ministers, the special people, and said, listen, I need this program to get developed as soon as possible. And in some 2 years, when the first atomic bomb have been tested in Russia, one of the scientists came and said, listen, we have got pictures from Taiga.
From where?
Taiga. From Taiga, it's the Siberia area. Oh. You call it forests, okay? In Russia, in Siberian forests, we call Taiga. So there is a place where a nuclear explosion took place on 1908. And when they put photographs from 1908 and nuclear tests of Russia and America, it was equal. And at this moment, Stalin said, how it is possible that at that period, when Russian Tsar and his special intelligence services, as they claimed, were able to control everything in Russia, they missed this fact that a strange expedition have been there and nobody knows about it. For me, it's also like a mystery.
And in America at the moment, there's millions and millions and millions of people who believe that they've been at one time in their lives abducted by some extraterrestrial race. The most common description is a small alien with large black eyes. They don't speak, they use telepathy. Is this phenomenon also occurring in Russia? Are there millions of people who believe that they've been abducted in Russia?
You know, we have been investigating this particular question, and we came to very interesting conclusions. I wouldn't say that millions of people or thousands, no, but there are many people who have not been abducted because on their level of knowledge and on their level of understanding and abilities, they do not need to abduct people. No. I will try to explain what's going on.
When you say they, you're talking about the...
It is, yes, it is. It is. when it is are flying here, there are some kind of scientific expeditions which are visiting the planet. For us, it was very unusual to find out that the deepest and the most important interest for them is the God. Who is He? They are looking and searching for God,
Yes.
and His creation ways, understand everything. And they can learn it only in one way, if they learn and check how big human groups are behaving, kind of a invisible influence, and how people are reacting. At the same time, there is another very interesting technology. When they meet a person, they take from a person kind of an informational hologram. This hologram, which any human being have, contain in itself information about previous lives, about present life, and something about possible future. They take this hologram, informational hologram, and then to be able to read it, to decode information, they need to have a special key. This special key is the sample of your way of thinking. For this reason, to have this key, they somehow transmit into your brains a hard idea, like, just an example, you are living wrong. You broke our laws on this planet. This is the reason why very soon, when the sky became dark, thousands and thousands of people will die, and only few of them will stay alive. And at this particular moment, when a human being starts to analyze this information, they just read it, like they take it like from a computer. Hops, that's it. They don't need anything. They take this hologram, they take this key, and then keeping this hologram anywhere there, they can have any information about a human being and what's going on with him and his surroundings. So they don't need at all to abduct people. There are very few cases when they take a person, and usually there are only two reasons why they do it. First reason, they are simply healing people, just healing. As soon as a person is here, and this person has some maybe problems with the health, they just heal this person just in case. And there is another reason. Very seldom they can meet a person with unusual genetic abilities. Unusual. This is the reason why they take a genetic samples. That's it. But it's maybe for the whole planet, for 1 week or 1 year, it can be no more than 4 or 5 people.
Do you believe that that Putin is aware of these kinds of experiences that people have had, being abducted, having genetic samples taken from them? Do you think Putin is interested in these types of things? His character, would he be the kind of person that would be interested?
Russia is a very special country.
Yes.
Of a very huge amount of people with a very special mentality. And so now, mostly, he is engaged, in corrections of some kind of problems, trying to convert our country on another level, economical level. I'm sure that personally he is interested. I'm sure. As a normal person, Russian ones, he is waiting a help for those people in Russia who is involved in this investigation. If we will bring forward on the right level analysis and, this information to him, then he will accept it, and I think we can reach or have interesting reaction and help. But at the beginning now, I would recommend, and it's true actually, to treat him as a person who is interested, but who is very, very busy now,
Yes.
trying to correct all these problems we have now in Russia.